company that is so instrumental in Kenyan lives. Why?
But you know that Vodacom is part and parcel of Safaricom as we speak today, right?
No. Those are foreigners. And if Kenyans have not said they are not able to buy Safaricom, we were given an opportunity in 2007. We bought. We oversubscribed. In fact, they were allocating. You could not buy what you wanted. They had to allocate. Why can't we give this opportunity to the people of Kenya? If we must sell Safaricom, which I disagree, we need not sell it. The amount of money we are raising from Safaricom is good for our country. And by selling it, we are going to lose revenue. And what will happen, that revenue we used to get from Safaricom, we'll have to overtax Kenyans. Because we must get that money we used to get from Safaricom. It's like selling a cow that you are milking so much milk and selling and drinking, and then taking it to the butchery, and then get one off so that you build a toilet in your home. Then what happens? How will you get milk? How will your children get milk? It is an ill thought out proposal. It is unnecessary, and it is informed by conflict of interest.
As the process continues, because that is the process that is there, that is recognized under the law, what is your message to Kenyans who are being urged today to go to these venues to give their views on the sale of Safaricom?
Those public participation forums will be micromanaged by Parliament. Kenyans must agitate and Kenyans must go to court. This is the only language William Ruto can understand. We must go to court. That if Safaricom must be sold, Kenyans must be given the first opportunity. Because they have not been given and they have said they are not able to buy. And they have a proven track record that they are able to buy the shares in Safaricom. In 2007, Kenyans were given the opportunity to buy, they oversubscribed. And they could not buy as much as they wanted. So if Kenyans agree that Safaricom need to be sold, we are demanding that the people of Kenya be given the first opportunity to buy Safaricom so that it remains Kenyan, so that government can own some shares and other shares are owned by the people of Kenya.
Let's remain on the question of debt. The country is said to have borrowed all these 12.5 trillion, but that is not seen. If you look at the laws, PFM Act, on how borrowing is done, you only borrow for development. And today, you look at how much we've borrowed vis-a-vis what we see, and we cannot see what 12.5 trillion shillings has done. Therefore, Mr. Gachagua, the odious debt that does exist in the country, first of all, do you believe that there is odious debt? And if that is the case, then should Kenya pay this odious debt?
Unfortunately, the people of Kenya will have to pay that debt because they have been committed by government. And what is sad is that they shall pay for money that is being stolen. The money that is being borrowed is used to bribe them. It is being used to bribe voters. It's being used to bribe chiefs and teachers. It's being used to host people at Statehouse. It's so sad. But the people of Kenya will have to pay. So what we need to do is to make sure we vote out this government so that we stop that borrowing for money for using to steal and using it to bribe people. And that we must do. And that is why most of us, we are saying the problem of Kenya cannot be tribalism. The way Ruto wants to say, the problem is that he is stealing. He's borrowing money from other bodies, that money that people of Kenya will pay, and then stealing the same amount of money and bribing them with the money. And then when he gets on top of his vehicle, he says there's no problem in Kenya. The problem of Kenya is tribalism.
What is the position on President William Ruto's State of the Nation address? He says that at the macro level, the government is doing very well. International lending institutions are doing very well. But down at the ground, because you listen to people,
that is just a talk.
What is the actual position of Kenyans with regard to the economy and how they are feeling in their pocket? And if you form government,
my brother,
how would you fix that?
My brother, if you want to know economic growth, forget about those figures of inflation, of economic growth. I don't know, macroeconomics, Talk to the people of Kenya and ask them how the economy is doing. They will give you an answer. During the reign of Mwai Kibaki, Kenyans felt economic growth. You didn't need to give a State of National address. You didn't need to give an economic survey to tell the people of Kenya that the economy is growing and there is economic growth. The people of Kenya felt economic growth. There was money in circulation. You know, the bypasses were opened up. Houses came up. there was money in circulation everywhere. Everybody was happy.